Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Football United TV with your two special guests. I'm one of them. I don't know about Charlotte, but I'm Matt, and I'll let Charlotte introduce herself.
I'm Charlotte, and I am actually the second part of the special guest list. Let's just get that fact straight. Like,
Second,
definitely.
yeah, you are. You're one of the hosts now. And talking about hosting and talking about your experiences on football today. How do you think Chelsea did, Charlotte?
Looking at it now, I'm happy we've got the win. I'm just not happy with the way we played to get the win. Like, a win's a win, I'll take that. But like the way we played was absolutely like disappointing. Like, it's not even disappointing anymore. It's just predictable, which I think frustrates me a lot because predictable is not what I want. I predicted the lineup. Like, I think a lot of fans predicted the lineup. Like, you give the lineup you want, but your prediction of the lineup, you know what Frank's gonna do. Like, I don't particularly think his choices today were very good. Bringing on Abraham before Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi brought that energy, and I mean, I don't even know why like Hudson-Odoi wasn't even like starting for real. Like, the man for the last three. Nah, Laurie, come on. Probably yeah. Um, the but like the Hudson-Odoi for the last couple of games has literally been our star player, one of our best players. Why is he getting rested when he hasn't played enough games to be rested at? Rest Mason Mount. Like, Gilmore should have started this game. End of discussion. Because Mason Mount needed to be rested. The man hasn't had a rest in forever. Like, he's overplayed. Like, you could have put Havertz on, you could have put Gilmore on, like you could have done all these things and taken Jorginho off. I would have been happy with Havertz and Gilmore, like period, end of, like way happier. I just feel like it's really, really disappointing. Like,
So you're not happy with the result that you 1-0?
No, I'm happy we won. I'm disappointed in the play, not the actual win, more up the how we're playing and the predictability. The players like didn't look like they were lights were on, no one was home today, but it wasn't great either. It was it was boring to watch. That's what it was. It was boring to watch. It wasn't exciting. It was boring to watch. Like, it really, really was.
Is this boring to read, Charlotte, from Charles there?
That's how I feel about that. That's
Is
how I
that
feel about that.
up there for you there? Look, just to make sure you.
Don't even have time for him. Sorry, take him off now. I'm sorry, Han. You don't no, don't even have time for you. Um, I think the problem you have like with Chelsea is that when all your fans start saying it's boring to watch, you have a problem. You have a predictability problem because everyone seems to predict your lineup, predict how you're going to play, and that's not a good thing. And Frank Lampard isn't helping this. When he first, like, his pre-match interview was one of the worst interviews I've ever seen. It was just a load of bullshit, to be honest. Like, he was bambling, he was stuttering, like he was making all these shit excuses, like Zuma's not on because he's not been good enough, but it's not his fault. Like make your mind up. Don't come for someone, like take them off and be like, he's not played the greatest, but then say it's not Zuma's fault. That's like ridiculous. You know what I mean? I think the problem you're going to have is that I mean, I really, the fact that we only just beat a 10-man Fulham 1-0 is really embarrassing. Like, a win's a win and that's cool. Like, a win's a win, that's fine. But it's not the way I wanted to win. It's not the way I expected to win. And it's definitely now not how I want to win. Like, and personally, I don't know how long Frank Lampard's got left. I think time's ticking. Literally, I do.
Do you think he'll get sacked though because of this result? You won the game, and I know you said if he draws or loses, then he should get sacked. He's won.
Do you know what the problem I have is that if Frank Lampard is still here, and Lamb said this really well, like she said, if Frank Lampard is still here, we're not going to go anywhere in the Champions League because he's not capable of doing anything with that. And I think she's completely right. Like, I don't particularly think that that we're going to get anywhere in the Champions League with Frank Lampard. Like, we would have a chance with a different manager. Personally, I believe. I'm not saying we would win it. We would win against them, but we'd have a chance at least. I think if we continue like this, I don't even think we'd have finished in the top 10. Like, because we just about beat Fulham with 10 men. Just about. It's not like it was, we got a goal in the first half with 11 men. We got a goal in the late 78th minute. 78th minute. Like, and it wasn't even a decent goal. Like, and my problem is that they had 10 men for the whole second half. And we look like we struggled. Like, we really look like we struggled to get through to their defense. Like, that's embarrassing that a full squad of 11 men from whom have spent more money and have a better quality team than Fulham, because Fulham haven't got that kind of money, we do, and we still couldn't beat a 10 men Fulham. Like, that frustrates me. Like, I was genuinely... No, I'm not saying that, but like, it doesn't feel like a win, if that makes... I don't know if that makes sense.
That does make sense.
It doesn't feel like a win. It doesn't feel like like my team have accomplished something great today. It really doesn't. Like, I feel defeated, deflated, like pissed off, because like it's just, how much more predictable can you become? Like, I think we're going to get absolutely annihilated by Leicester if we can turn up like we did today. Absolutely annihilated. Because it doesn't, like, do you know what? I was really concerned with the Rudiger kind of change, but he didn't do me too bad. Like, Rudiger wasn't the worst performance. He actually did okay, to be fair, which I was like quite happy about. But I mean, I'd like Reece James back. I want, like, for me, perfectly, if we're going to go into next game, I want Hudson-Odoi starting. I want Reece James starting. I want Zuma starting. I want Gilmore starting. I want Havertz starting. I want Werner starting. I don't particularly like. I don't particularly need like a Jorginho playing against Leicester. I think Gilmore will be better. There's so many things that I think could be better. For example, a formation, like even a formation change might do something, but like, I just feel like it's predictable play, it's predictable changes, it's predictable squads, it's predictable possession, and we were giving the ball away. We were getting to the box, especially in the first half. I noticed, like, we were getting to the box and then just kicking the ball to them. Like, here you go, Fulham, have the ball. Like, we don't want to score a goal. Like, it's just little things like that. Like, it frustrates me. Yeah, Daniel, hold on. Let me bring this up for a second. Daniel says Kante will be back. Also, Werner had 3 chances. Yeah, so did Mount. Why is everyone coming for Werner and not for Mount? Because it wasn't Mount's best goal. Yes, Mount got a goal, but it wasn't Mount's best. And he didn't really do much to the goal. He just got it in the back of the net. The rest of it was done a lot by Hudson-Odoi. So, like, when people are coming for me in this, like, oh, Werner had 3 chances, so did Mason Mount. Like, I'm sorry, if you're gonna address Werner for having 3 chances, do the same thing for Mount, because they're both doing the same thing. Just because one got a goal doesn't mean you can take away the fact that he missed one of the best chances in the first half. Yes, Werner missed a great chance in the second half towards the end, but Mount did it in the first half. So what's the difference between the first half and the end of the goal? Like, the end, they're still same chances. It could have been 3-0.
Yeah, look, I think it was a good chance from. It's not. Mount's fault. I don't think it's Werner's fault either.
I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying if you're going to call out Werner for having chances, do the same for every player that has chances. If you're going to call out Werner for having 3 chances, call out Mount for having his chances because he had some good chances and he missed them. Like, don't do one and then not the other. If you get what I mean, like.
Well, isn't like the Werner chance where he was on the line and he missed that chance? That's different from what Mount did today, where he hit the crossbar. A good one. I'm not sure the goalkeeper got flicked.
Giroud missed some absolute shiners today, like, and no one's calling him out for that. Like, everyone's just going, "Oh, Werner missed 3 chances because Werner's supposed to score." So Giroud is supposed to score 2, and he still missed some absolute whoppers. And let's just talk about another thing. Let's just absolutely talk about another thing right now. Azpilicueta. Oh my God, Azpilicueta absolutely pissed me off today because everyone said to me, "Oh, it's Mendy's fault about when Mendy came out and the goal was open." But everyone was blaming Mendy for that. It wasn't. It was Azpilicueta's fault. Aspi messed up. Mendy came out to do damage control. If the goal had gone in, it would have been Aspi's fault, not Mendy. And this is what frustrates me, is that everyone just goes straight to the goalkeeper to blame the goalkeeper. But if you rewind it and look back, you see that Aspi makes the dumb pass. Like, it's his mess up. Like, so why are you addressing Mendy because Mendy's an easy target, but not addressing your captain, who's supposed to be a leadership role and is showing the youngsters how to let other teams get a goal? Like, that for me I don't understand that.
Well, no, I agree with what you're saying. And by the way, just to sort of mention, Charlie in here. How you doing, sir? Happy afternoon.
I'm doing good. I thought I'd wait like 15 minutes to see if Charlotte would be done with her starting monologue by then, but apparently not. Like, not yet. I'll let her finish before
you haven't even read into that, Charlie, and I know like it's a little bit of a laughter thing here because I was saying to Charlotte throughout the whole game, we were on Monster's vlog. I was like, "But Chelsea are winning. Like, they might not be playing that great, but they're getting the result. Like that."
Do you know what?
No.
Yeah, but
hang on, Charlotte. Hang on a minute. Let Charlie come on, and then he's going to rebuttal. Then you can rebuttal Charlie from what he thinks.
Yeah, you don't want me to rebuttal you though.
Nate, these like top team football fans in England at the Prem are so freaking spoiled, Nate. You guys could not handle supporting Brazilian teams. You guys would all kill yourselves. Because everyone just wants their team to be doing so well every single game. Like, sometimes a win's not enough. You got to play pretty as well. I do get the concerns with Chelsea, right? Like, they haven't been playing well. I'm pretty sure Charlotte's going to get tattooed by the end of the season, which is going to be pretty cool. But
I literally, do you know what? I was really confident before today's match, like genuinely was. But the fact that we struggled, and yes, it was a win, but I'm not happy with the win. Not because it's not a win, but because of the way we played. Now, I think any fan would be disappointed or frustrated in the way that your team is not playing great. Like, I think everyone has to do that. Like, I'm frustrated at the fact that there were so many mistakes being made in that game. Like, we looked predictable. Our defense wasn't particularly the best. I couldn't particularly give you a man of the match because I don't particularly think anyone on our team deserves it. I mean, it's frustrating for me because, like, before the match, it's predictable. Like, I predicted, like, the lineup, and I got the lineup that I predicted, like, because it's becoming predictable. And I don't know if you find this, Charlie, but if a manager becomes predictable, doesn't that leaves your team at a weakness because people know how you're going to play, and that's what Frank's becoming. Now, if Frank was able to switch it up every now and then so people didn't know what was coming, that would be interesting. But it's like, did you see his pre-match thing where he was like, "I've taken Zuma out because he hasn't been playing great, but it's not Zuma's fault." Like that's the kind of mixed messages we're getting. Like genuinely is. Like, and if you were just straight with me and you said I took Zuma out for this reason or this reason, like, cool story, but you're not.
Would you agree with that, Charlie? What were you going to say to that? It's outrageous, wasn't it? But that too, but with what Charlotte said as well. I know Chris Welch shout you out for bigging up Charlie. But what do you make of what Charlotte said? Like you've got to be against that.
Yo, either me or her. Like someone froze. I think it was me actually. So I didn't.
It was Charlie. I like the front. I like the front face though. I do. Repeat what you said, Charlotte, so we can just sort of.
Can he hear me though? I don't think he can. Charlie, can you hear me?
Put your hand up.
I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, you can hear
you guys with me?
What I was saying is that like with like the predictability of Frank and like the fact that he's giving these mixed messages in his pre-match and like the way we're playing, I don't personally think that's like an acceptable standard for any football club. Like I don't think any football club would take the fact that teams are predicting how you're going to play and being able to crack it. Like people are being able to like all the fans are being able to predict a team before a team sheet's even done. Like I could predict my team sheet for Leicester now and probably get it 99.9% right now because that's how predictable it's gone. Like I'm not saying like we couldn't be a good team, but the way we're playing, the predictability, the energy we have, like the decisions being made I'm not happy with. Like it's frustrating to watch as a fan. Like,
yeah, I get it. I don't necessarily agree with the first team being predictable. Like the lineup, that should actually be a good thing when you know your starting team, right? Because then you know the manager actually knows what he's doing. He knows his best players.
But there's always some players that are being changed, or I personally don't think the right players have played in the starting 11 today. No. I think that anyone that says that Callum Hudson-Odoi doesn't deserve a first team starting lineup because he hasn't played enough games to be rested. Fact. He hasn't played enough games to be rested. So you could have rested someone else like Pulisic. Didn't need to play a full game because what happens if he's played a full game today, then he plays against Leicester and damages his injury again? Like, you know what I mean? Like you could have played Hudson-Odoi for 60 minutes and brought Pulisic on for 20. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then you could have played him for the full like against Leicester. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, but I get what you mean. Like even though the lineup changes every now and then, the style of play, like just the way you attempt to do things, it has become predictable. People say a lot like the same thing about Arteta. It's quite similar, really. Like it's two teams that you see the struggle in making shit happen. Quite frankly, like no going around it. Like they can't make stuff happen.
Yeah.
So, but it is a lot. I think it should frustrate Chelsea fans more than it should frustrate us because our team sucks. You guys have good players. So, yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you whatsoever. I'm 100% happy there. Yeah.
There you go. I think that's very well put, Charlie. Actually, very very well rounded off from someone outside of the frame of Chelsea because I've heard a lot of Chelsea fans tonight really unhappy with it, and you got to play badly and win games. You did that today. Like that does happen, and if it does, take that. Go on to your next game. See the improvements you can make. I agree with you, Charlotte. It wasn't the most terrific performance I've ever seen in my life. Like it was a very boring game. It wasn't as boring as the Arsenal game the other day, but it's very, very.
That was absolutely dire.
But it was close. That dire.
It was close. It was close. Yeah.
Like I mean, it wasn't the best game that you guys have. You've gone from like having a run to having that like Crystal Palace game, which really wasn't.
I'm pretty sure I predicted that to be a dead game because I
did.
know Arteta, he's not really like a risk taker. So when I look at, our numbers defensively actually are not terrible right now, but I look at historically our defense and I look at their attack. I was like, Arteta's not going to try to go all out attack there. He's not, because their counterattack is going to murder us. Imagine Zaha and Eze against Bellerin in a counterattack. We'd be dead. So I sort of felt like it was going to be a dead game. Like I did not predict a draw. I thought Arsenal was going to win, but I thought it was going to be 1-0. Like then maybe that would open it up.
I want to skip through some of the comments here. Starting with Laurie first, because he's been such a great help recently. All jokes aside, do you think anyone needs to watch videos of Arsenal or Chelsea before they play?
I thought you might have got like one of those late goals.
You what?
Not for Chelsea. Most predictable side ever. Like this season, you don't have to watch any videos of Chelsea. Like, you don't.
There might
so
be a delay going
like.
on, right?
Say that again, Charlie.
There might be a delay going
nothing. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't. What? I'm so confused right now.
Oh my, that's a big delay right there.
I couldn't hear either of you. I'm pretty sure everybody else couldn't either because you both spoke together at the same time. Charlie first, then we'll go back to you, Charlotte. Sorry. What did you say?
Oh, no. I wasn't saying anything that matters. I'm just under the impression that Charlotte's on a delay right now. I think she's hearing us a little after, right?
No, I just heard you.
Oh,
like,
okay. It's probably all me then. That sucks. My internet tends to be good.
What was you saying, Charlotte? Sorry. Like, what are you going to counteract with what we were saying there?
Yeah, no, I no one needs to watch Chelsea play. You can literally just see by the team sheet how they're going to play, and it's going to be shit. So,
but
I think that's what keeps me on my toes, though, is that I keep wishing and I keep hoping for this moment that we start to like play better, and I keep like, everyone's like, oh, why do you think your team are playing shit? But I'm like, if I think my team are playing shit, when they start to play really good, I can be like, yes, this is so exciting, rather than if I'm like every week, which I was like, but like for most of the season, I was like, yeah, my team are going to do really good. Like it became draining on me that like we weren't doing that good. But like the minute I'm like, yeah, my team is shit, like, and when they turn up the next week, I'm like, yes, this is what I've wanted to see. Like the excitement is much better than being is it better to be excited than disappointed?
Charlie.
Yeah,
maybe. It depends on the person, right? Like you don't.
No, she's making a lot of sense today. I can't disagree with any of that. I'm sorry.
Look, you should hide the subscription number in order to get more subs. But I want people to know how many subs we got, and I want them to know that we are a little channel. That's okay. Like I want to be truthful. I don't want to be like hiding it, going, well, actually, we've got 2.5 million, so you should sub. No, look, we are a channel. We want support, and we want to show you that we're building that up. So, Velvet Eye, thank you so much for saying that, and I do agree. You probably are right, but I just want to stick to where we actually are and be truthful and honest. Like we are a very small channel.
Leicester beat Southampton.
Yeah, 2-0.
Yeah,
good goals as well.
2-0. Barnes got a goal in the 86th minute.
Yo, can I touch
96.
that? Unai Emery freaking ruined Good Evening for me. Like whenever I read that, I read it in his voice now. Yeah, it's never again can I see that not think good evening.
Literally so true.
Yeah, is that ruined it for you now? Seeing that ever again, like good evening, good evening.
Can't. Don't say good evening to me. It just.
What about coming from a good evening guy? Craig Dawson is the best centre back in the league.
can't be the same league GMAG plays in. That can't be possible.
I mean, there's so many like if
Craig Dawson. I thought he was a poet from the 18th century that used to. I didn't know he was a centre back. Who's he played for, Craig Dawson?
this is so much fun to seeing you squirm right now. Like,
Does nobody know Craig Dawson? I thought maybe he was a radio presenter. I just wasn't too sure. Leicester won. I'm nervous. Are you lot nervous? They are doing very well at the moment, Leicester, and look, Vardy I think missed a few chances tonight as well. But
he plays for West Ham.
Yeah, I was looking him up as well. I have no idea who he's talking.
Yeah, Craig Dawson. Craig Dawson.
West Ham, best centre back. Are you mad, Lindsay? Are you mad? But look, I want to hear your opinion on why you think Charlotte's going all crazy now. I'll go back to you then, Charlie, until Charlotte sorts out her interview.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't only me.
Am I good?
It's a char thing. It's
yeah. Like literally.
Yeah, I don't think he's not a full-on starter for West Ham, is he? Isn't it Ogbonna and usually the Balbuena guy that plays for Korea?
Yeah, I think he kind of comes. I think sometimes he starts and if you're not in the starting lineup completely, you're not the best centre back in the world. I think that's enough said, isn't it? If you
I've
don't
come to the conclusion that the guy was joking, and he worked because we spent like 2 minutes talking about it.
He's not joking here, Daniel Wilkinson, when he says
good evening.
It's been ruined. Such a nice gesture to say good evening to someone. Ruined for me forever because of one manager.
Yeah, honestly, Velvet Eye, thank you. You are probably right, but I just don't. I think you both know me as well. I just want to represent it as being exactly what it is. If it is that number, then it is that number. If you see that number, then help us out. Like, I don't want to pretend that we're bigger than what we're not. And I like it being a fan channel, so I will keep that number there just to make sure that people understand that we are still a growing platform. Thank you, Velvet Eye, though. I really do appreciate the comments and you saying that because you probably are right. But I'm just not going to go that way. Sorry about that.
I didn't know people hit it. Actually, this is news to me.
Hit what? Hit what? The subscribe button?
Yeah, exactly.
No, they haven't. I've been on here for about 2 years, Charlie, and I've got 375 subscribers. It's taken me about a year for 200 subscribers, roughly. So it's work in progress, as you know, John. I could do the John thing and ask everybody just to help me out, but I wouldn't want to do that to everybody. I know how it is, mate. You want to try and get to triple figures in your subscribers, and it just doesn't happen. But you will get there, mate. You will. Honestly, I thought I was not going to get anywhere, and look where we are now. Look, I've subbed on 2 accounts. There you go.
Me too. Me too.
You have 2 as well. Jesus, man.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you. Charlotte hasn't even subbed, and she's on the channel. But
I have actually.
I'm joking.
I was going to say I bloody have. Bloody liberty there. No, I definitely have.
Do you have any interest in turning this into a Fluminense versus Sport live stream?
Yes, please.
Watch along.
Tell us what's going on. Let's take away everything else. We're back. We're into Brazilian League right now. Charlie's going to fill us in on Fluminense versus
Sport. Their name is Sport.
And what's the score?
Sport. It is no. It has just started. Yes. Fred is playing up top. You remember Brazil striker for the 2014 World Cup?
Yeah, he got a lot of stick, didn't he, for being the striker? Everyone was like, "Why are you putting Fred on? Like, are you serious?" Like,
yes. To this day, people still call him the Cone.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's not too nice. You know what? He sucked in that tournament. But to be fair, the ball barely got to him. The team was doing so poorly that the number 9 didn't really matter. He should be the last one to be blamed for the 7-1. Like if Arsenal loses 7-1, what the hell is Lacazette gonna do to change it? You know, you can't.
You can't. Like you had a player sent off, didn't you, in the final? How is he going to come on and change everything? Like
Exactly.
it was harsh on him, and everyone was like, I think I saw a lot of bad publicity, like the game after, and you're like, wow, like does he really deserve that? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. He
Velvet
suffered.
Eye, no problem. I've been subscribed to this channel months ago. Velvet Eye, thank you so much. I'm glad that you see what we're doing is good, and we're glad to follow it. But to be honest, I haven't seen too many videos because there are so many YouTube channels. There is a problem, isn't it, guys? But let's talk about that for a minute, though. So many people are going into this industry now of fan punditry on social media, and it does, I guess, make it hard for people to sort of check everything out. And if you're subscribed to like 200 channels, how are you going to watch 200 channels in 1 week when you've only got 7 days to watch? It's crazy.
First of all, Velvet Eye, make sure to turn on the notification so that you know exactly when Matt's videos come up.
Yes, this is so true.
Yeah, but you should put your focus here, man, because a lot of people put on like really good content, but Matt's just the nicest guy. He's just the nicest guy, and if you ever want to come in, like he's one that's gonna give you space, and here's a platform that people like where people don't talk on top of each other unless you have shitty internet like me and Char. But if you don't, people don't talk on top of each other. It works out fine. It's one of the best platforms, mate. So yeah, tag along.
I think you should check out Charlie too, and Charlotte on the ladies' night on GNA TV and everything else. Charlie, how's your Arsenal vlog going recently, man? Like, you enjoying that? Like, you just started that, haven't you?
Yeah, man, I'm having a great time. We've done 3 episodes so far. It's mostly been Cam and I, but we do have 2 other hosts. One new one, Quill, who did really well last season. We had Big Gunner on. Last week we had Big Gunner on as a guest host.
You wish it was last.
You
wish it was last season.
but yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun. I'm like trying out this new thing, you know, like this whole world's pretty new to me, and being a host, like being someone that actually matters, you know, like not just a random guest. It's new to me, but I'm learning and I'm having a good time. It's been pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure Charlotte would agree. I'm pretty sure she's got some high praise for you, Charlie, and your thoughts. Even though you're, you know, both representing London teams, you know.
Oh, I absolutely adore Char.
Yeah, literally, I have nothing but respect for Charlie. Literally, like he literally is one of the most. This man here, Charlie, like everyone go follow him because this man is full of football knowledge. The man just spurts football knowledge out. Literally, he doesn't just do one league; he does several leagues, and literally, he's so knowledgeable. Like he really is.
I appreciate that. Wow, thank you.
Okay, high praise there for you, Charlie. Daniel as well, saying that I always come on this channel to relax, nice and calm, and not spamming comments.
Yes, we never get spamming comments, which is weird. I'm like, everyone else gets spamming comments, but you never do.
Well, I agree with Charlie. Sorry, I lost my voice there. Must be the age coming tomorrow. I'm getting older. I think I agree with Charlie, the fact that I do want people to have a say and not have everybody fighting and shouting over it, and that's the sort of the road I want to take with this whole channel. And I think it's not me, it's the people that I have on. So like Charlie, Charlotte, everybody, they know when to speak, when not to speak, because they enjoy listening to other people. Maybe we could say the same thing about this guy here.
Prime.
Vladimir's Prime.
I agree with Charlie. How you doing, Prime? What's going on? Getting older. I think that was definitely Prime. There you go. Well, at least I know who's watching us, mate. How you doing, Prime? How are you feeling after that result, 1-0? I know Charlotte wasn't very happy about it, but maybe you were comfortable with it. Is Prime even there?
Is there anything wrong with the nickname Char?
No, literally nothing. Prime's just being like Prime.
Prime's come
Literally.
in and paused it, and he's on another stream, isn't he?
He's so on another stream, like, bet you any money he is.
Probably.
I'm gonna leave him
Yeah.
there. I'm gonna leave him there. I'm gonna leave him there.
But
be-
like,
Never. So many things to say.
So Prime, put up your phone.
Then say it. I wasn't on the stream.
Oh, he's alive.
Oh wow!
Good. I
It
thought you was
lives.
frozen.
It lives.
It was so frozen. Like, did you?
Yeah, I
couldn't-
thought you were one of those statues in London that like just pretends to be a statue and then like comes alive and scares the shit out of you.
I was gonna say, put up your hand if you love Arsenal. And as soon as I said,
One of them scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Okay.
But yeah, the game, we won. We move on. It was an average performance, let's be honest. But yeah, it got quite heated though on the watch along I was doing. A lot of people arguing back and forth, but yeah.
yeah, it did. Mate. And you never got in there. That
Nah,
Prime. You know what I mean?
I wasn't. I'm not bothered arguing.
I want to see Pirlo coming to Chelsea anyway. I don't know whether Charlie and Charlotte agree.
I don't. He's not ready.
You want to see what?
But he wants to. Matt wants to see Pirlo come to Chelsea.
That wouldn't make a lot of sense, would it?
Abramovich likes Italian managers. Like, you look at the history, he's always gone for people that are mainly from Italy. Apart from Gus Hiddink, you look at and Avram Grant. You look at Roberto Di Matteo. You got Ancelotti. They got in.
Yeah,
They
but
got-
like
what's
you
his name?
have
What's his
have
name?
a
They got-
manager that's in charge of your team for the sole reason of being a legend. You're gonna sack him to pick someone else's legend that hasn't
No.
proven himself either.
No, but
I mean, you know, Arsene Wenger is your legend, and you guys sacked him. So
Oh my!
That made no sense. You're not answering to anything I said.
I mean, Arsenal don't have a Champions League. That doesn't make sense either.
Prime, are you okay? What happened?
I mean, are you okay? Your club doesn't have a Champions League, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm 27. We've never had a Champions League, and I'm still fine.
You're 27 and you haven't seen your club lift the Champions League. Wow.
Yeah.
Could never be me.
Yeah.
some fans of Arsenal are 99 years old and they have it's longer than 27, mate. It really is. Like, pick someone a bit older. Pick someone a bit older than you'll get. But you've seen Chelsea win a Champions League Prime. Like,
Yeah.
that's special for you to see them do that.
Marley, a Champions League is the trophy with the ears, and it's the one Henri lifted at Barcelona, even though he didn't do anything to win it.
Yo.
Prime's just coming with the shots here, like.
Polish it.
Oh God, Prime, what have you taken? Like, whew.
I'm feeling better. I'm no longer sick.
Yeah, no shit there. Like,
Earlier today, privately, I sent Prime female anatomy for dummies. I think he's mad at it, and he's coming back at me. That's why he's saying that.
Female anatomy for dummies. And what part of the female anatomy has a Champions League trophy?
None. I mean, hopefully you know.
How would you know? You don't know what a Champions League trophy looks like. You don't know
I know what it
Champions
looks
League
like.
trophy
I just never saw my players lift it.
But you don't know what it looks like.
Yo, this makes no sense. I was mentoring Pirlo, and this guy's attacking.
Arsenal are a big club, and they haven't.
Literally,
That makes no sense.
this is
Even
backfired
Pirlo-
on you
even
so
Pirlo has
much.
a Champions League.
What?
Even Pirlo has a Champions League.
Sure, mate.
Hmm.
Okay. I got the argument. You've made that abundantly clear. Yes. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is payback for all those Doctor Doom jokes.
Dr. Doom is a dope-ass character.
Yeah,
What
and
are
so
you
is,
talking
Yeah,
and so
I
is
can't.
winning, and so is winning a Champions League. But you know,
Doctor Doom is my favourite. I don't like the goodies. Like I'm all about the baddies that are good. Like that's
what did Daniel say there? I'm 25. I've since left the Champions League. See,
He's 25. Like that's 2 years. Like that's 2 years. He's got 2 years less on you, and he's still seen a Champions League.
Yeah, no. I don't think you guys got what I said, but okay. He asked if I was okay without Champions Leagues, like I've always been okay without it. I'm 27.
Yeah, because
I'm still
you've never
surviving,
had
so
it, so you don't know what
exactly.
you've never had it, and you don't know what it's like to have it. All you know is what not to have it. You haven't had it, so you don't know any different.
Yes, she's mentoring me, but precisely, yes. I don't know what it's like, so I can't tell the difference. Haven't tasted it yet.
But no, I'm
you
going to
don't,
bring it.
you don't taste the Champions League.
Thank you. That's another thing I said.
You can drink. You can drink from it. It is a cup. You can drink from it.
Yeah.
Oh, Laurie's here. Bye, Marley. Hi, Laurie.
Laurie.
What did I miss?
You've missed a Champions League win.
Prime is mad.
Prime's feeling better. Prime is feeling better, and this is what's happened. The revival of Prime.
Sorry, my love.
Oh my god. The revival of Prime, eh?
Yeah, Laurie, I saw you in the comments hoping Chelsea would lose.
I was just messing with you, man.
Yeah, now I'm messing with you.
He's coming for you, Laurie. I'd run. He's coming for you.
come for
Shots
me.
will be fired.
He's feeling
Is
better,
that
Laurie.
available? Can we go back way?
The first big mistake Lampard did this season was investing big on Havertz and playing him like a 10 to the 9. Yeah, well,
Was that simple? Like you just agreed with him? That was
one.
I think it's
one thing.
Sorry, you go.
No, I was saying one change isn't gonna. Just doing that one thing isn't gonna change the how the team is gonna play. That's the thing you got to think about. I think the reason why you lot are getting trolled so much as well as we are is literally because of the money you've spent on these players as well. That's what the problem is.
No one controlled me, but okay.
By the way, Havertz didn't really he has played as a number 9 before, but that wasn't his best position. Just throwing it out there. He plays right before the number 9. That number 9 not scoring as many goals. I've said that before. Him playing behind Firmino, for example, he'd be killer. He'd be amazing.
Why is that, Charlie? Why do you think?
Because Firmino's a playmaking number 9. And Havertz likes scoring goals from the number 10 position. So he's a very advanced number 10.
Are you having
Laurie, someone in the comments said, where's your Champions League, Laurie?
There isn't one. Come on. No, there isn't one. What's the point? What's the point in even asking me that question? No, there isn't one.
Sources have confirmed.
If we want to be technical, it's in Paris after 20 minutes. It's in Paris for 20 minutes.
This is
Sol Campbell?
Yo, I'm gonna be offended for the first time.
shots are being
Put
fired.
this down.
Sources
Put this comment
have
down.
confirmed Marley is
What's going on here? Prime is alive.
You know, You know when he's got the Terminator shades on, that's it. When the Terminator shades come on, no one is safe.
He's alive. He's like Frankenstein, isn't it? Well, no, he's Frankenstein's pet, isn't he? Charlotte's Frankenstein.
Saucy.
Where's
That's a
that gone?
compliment on our calling me Frankenstein.
Oh.
Havertz is slow and can't dribble like a proper number 10. Charlie, go on. You take this.
I'd play him as a second striker.
Yeah, that's
Dele
more or
Alli.
less it. Yeah. It's Havertz is not slow. He's not agile, but he's not slow. He's not he can run a distance quite fast.
Wait, Arsenal are top of the league.
What?
Well,
What?
in the second half of the table, you're top of the league. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
One win and the confidence comes back.
You'll make
this
the
is the prime I've missed.
You'll make the Intertoto Cup in no time. You will, Arsenal. You really will. I don't even know if it exists. I don't even know if it exists.
Listen, if it weren't your birthday tomorrow.
Oh, prime is really bad.
Oh, bro. Well, look, Arsenal. You're on Monday, aren't you? Who are you playing against? Newcastle, aren't you? Yeah.
Newcastle again. Whoop-de-doo.
Newcastle have a game in hand. Well, 2 games in hand. A game in hand over Arsenal. They win both their games. This game against Arsenal and the game in hand. They go above Arsenal.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell you what, we're gonna rip them a Newcastle.
At least you tried.
Thank you. I appreciate the applause.
Where's the anti-prime? Is he shocked?
Mate, I can't find my freaking hoodie. I have to, by the way. I have to find it fast, but I haven't seen it in a while.
Look at the excuses.
It's an orange hoodie,
Yeah, but-
mate. Not everyone's like you, where you have like 2 hoodies and that's it.
Yeah,
I have
but
to look through my clothes.
Prime, where's the green hoodie that you always wear that you've been wearing for the last 2 weeks? I think like this green hoodie hasn't left your soul.
It's not a green hoodie. It's a green screen.
Yeah.
No, it's a green hoodie.
No, it's CGI.
It's a green
It's CGI.
hoodie.
It's CGI.
It's a green hoodie.
Thanos doesn't exist either. It's CGI.
That is correct. He's
Yeah,
right.
I bloody know that. But I'm telling you now that that's a green hoodie.
It's CGI. My green hoodie CGI. Thanos is CGI.
Green hoodie is the Chelsea Heat map.
Arsenal's Champions League trophy CGI.
Green hoodie is the
You know what?
Chelsea Heat map. It's stationary all the time like you.
The minute Prime has lost this green hoodie, he's become back to the old Prime. That green hoodie was bad for you.
No one heard my joke. Okay.
No one
Guys.
heard my either.
Guys.
Yeah, but Laurie, mine was funny though.
Prime was never sick.
Come on, Charlie. what
Prime
you
was
saying?
never sick. Prime was never sick. Chelsea was doing horrible, so he was hiding behind his sickness. Now that they finally beat Fulham 1-0 with a red card, he's back again.
Marley, you on Twitter, you were getting gas because Tierney pocketed and injured Reece James. I wouldn't be making jokes if I was you.
I was not getting gassed.
You were. You added me on
Reece
Twitter.
being back, I made a small joke. I was not being gassed. I don't think about that all day. It's just
You made a small joke. You know what else is a small joke? Arsenal Football Club.
Oh dear.
See. The regular out there is to talk about someone's penis, but nice. Way to go, saying Arsenal. That's cool.
How are you feeling comfortable, Laurie, about this conversation right now?
Luckily, TK is not around, so it's all good.
Speaking of penises and things that will never get up, Arsenal Football Club.
Do you think they got an erectile dysfunction, Prime, or do you think they can boost their energy and make it rocket back up to the top of the table? Sorry.
I think they need to buy a tablet in January.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, they just need a blue tablet. Just think of Chelsea.
What's that called? Vicodin? Is it Vicodin or?
No, it's called Chelsea.
Chelsea have a Champions League, mate. You can't really talk.
It's called 3 points from Chelsea.
Matt, the word you were going for is Viagra, but it bodes really well for you that you don't know what it is.
How do you know what it is?
Marty,
how do you know what it is?
I watch TV. I'm 22, you butthole. I'm fine.
Wait, you're 22?
I thought you were 27.
I said I'm 20. Did I say I was 22?
Yeah.
I apologize. That was 5 years.
Yeah, and also apologize for calling me. Apologize for calling me a butthole.
No, I would never. You are a prolapsed anus.
I'm a what?
A prolapsed anus.
Explain what that is, please.
Yes, it's an anus that's been enlarged for the wrong reasons. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, 5-1 Bayern Munich. See, I knew what it was, but I needed you to explain it for me.
Got it.
Oh, the Arsenal. Oh, that was years ago. Do you allow that still? I still watch the TV clips, so yeah, I guess you do.
All right, Marley, I'll stop because we're friends. I'll stop. Sorry.
No, come on. It's good practice.
When has Prime ever said it's okay, I'll stop? He never does. Like he'll say I'll stop and then just continue.
Prime legitimately likes me. That's why he offers that. I don't want him to.
No, but he's in this kind of mood where he hasn't been able to like do all this, where he's been quiet for so long that you just expect him to continue.
You haven't been taking any Vicodin, have you, Prime? I don't know what Vicodin.
Dude, Vicodin is that drug that Dr. House took for his leg pain.
Is Vicodin not a painkiller?
Yeah, it is. That's what Dr. House took. You guys watch that show?
And that's what Arsenal fans have been taking since 2006.
Precisely. 16 years now, yes.
We've got, by the way, everybody, we got a PSG fan here from Sweden in the house. PSG Int. How you doing?
I'm very well. How are you guys doing, girls?
Not too bad, mate. What did you think of Chelsea's? Yeah, we can hear you, mate. You're on a train you in Sweden. That's cool.
Yeah.
What did you think of the game tonight? And what do you think about PSG recently?
We played a very mature game. Defensively, didn't let the opposition come near us, but we missed a lot of chances. And Mbappe was terrible today. 80 minutes. I think one shot, a lot of big misses. So
what was the score?
We will move on.
What was the score?
1-0. 1-0. Angers, it's seventh place team.
Seems like only Champions League teams win 1-0 this weekend. Interesting.
Ouch. Are you happy?
You're only in it for a couple of weeks. You're going on like you're going to be in it. Let's have this conversation next month.
Next month? Why? Arsenal won't get relegated next month.
No, but Chelsea won't be in the Champions League next month either.
Oh, but I've said we're getting knocked out by Atletico Madrid, so it is what it is.
I agree.
We already have a Champions League. But at least Chelsea have a Champions League. Don't make us get another one.
11 years ago.
Do you have one?
11 years ago.
But Arsenal fans talk about going invincible 18 years
ago. When do you hear me talk about invincible?
Or 17 now.
Look at Bradley.
Not ideal. It's not ideal. Yeah.
No, perfect. Liverpool went 30 years without a title. It could happen, bro.
Oh.
It could with this board. It could.
It could.
Do you think PSG in? Do you think that PSG will ever win the Champions League? Do you think that they're in the same position as Arsenal? They're just never going to be able to reach it. I think Arsenal will eventually, but I'm not sure about PSG. What do you think?
Matt, don't curse at him.
With the money we are spending, we must get it before like 2030 at least.
Before
So
You
yeah,
know what will
I
happen?
expect PSG to start winning when the first one arrives. When we win our first Champions League, then the other ones won't be as hard as the first one.
Do you not find though the squads that PSG keep building, you're not making signings in the areas that you actually need the players?
PSG?
Yeah. Are you there?
PSG in?
Has he gone?
Did your
Testing.
signal dive like Neymar?
He's on a train in
Yo,
Sweden.
can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me shout out.
What-
For you. He is on a train in Sweden, and there he's gone. See, there you go. It's probably a little bit difficult, isn't it?
I thought the Wi-Fi was free in Europe when you're in public transport.
Not when you're surrounded by bears and shrubbery. Probably not. Now Charlotte's gone. Look, she's in London. You know, what's the excuse for that?
Speaking of bears and shrubbery, how's Europa League?
Oh dear.
It's all right. It's all right.
Well, no, didn't you win it a few years ago? You must.
Yeah, well, Chelsea. Yeah, that's because Chelsea can win it. Yeah.
Well, we won it too before you, a couple of years.
Yeah.
Come on, give us-
Yeah, we actually won it. But
Arsenal
Chelsea
haven't won it. You can
Chelsea won
take
it by
the
beating
piss out of them
Arsenal.
too, Prime. But we are kind of in the same step at the moment, Man United and Chelsea. So
No,
But
Man
I mean,
United.
we're still in the Champions League. You got kicked
hang
out.
on,
of the
Laurie made a
Champions
good
League.
point there. What did you say, Laurie? There.
I said Man United are sitting pretty on top.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Where are you?
and till tomorrow, come at me. Also, like, if you want to talk about Champions League, we're still in it. You got kicked out to the Europa League, so enjoy that, hun. I mean, you can go join Arsenal.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow.
Like I said, let's have the Champions League conversation next month.
Why next month? Why can't we have it now?
You no longer be in it.
The thing is, we know we're getting knocked out. So what's the?
Where's the fighting spirit?
Where's your fighting spirit? 5-1, 5-1. Tensio on aggregate 5-1.
How many years? Why do we keep breaking up the path?
Arsenal fans keep talking about Invincibles, so I can bring up the past.
I don't talk about Invincibles.
Arsenal fans bring up your history. I'm just talking about your history. I'm just talking about your history.
Matt, for the love of God, when you're planning your trip to Brazil, please approach Char before you approach Prime. It's just a nice thing to do for everyone involved.
Oh no, Brazil's gonna love me.
You saying when I actually bring Prime out to face you on a one-to-one chat, whatever you want to do, favelas, maybe hang around the street.
Why do people keep bringing up the favelas? That's not a good thing about Brazil. It's a bad thing about Brazil.
Charlie, in one of the
Marley's gonna
you said, I'm gonna see how well Prime gets on in the favelas when I leave his ass there. That's
yeah, I might
Wait.
drop in there.
Me?
That would only happen to Prime, though.
Prime.
not everyone else.
Prime, I've got
Yeah.
how do you feel about this comment? We are
We're gonna
beating
be Atletico.
Atletico.
No, we're not.
We're not. So
Not with Frank, unfortunately.
I
Nah,
don't
if
think
we get
Atletico has an age, does it? It's Atletico.
Wait, is it 2 legs?
Yes, two. Is it? I can't even remember. I'm sure it is.
It's 2 legs until it gets to the quarterfinals.
Semis.
Back.
I think it goes to the semis and then it's just the final.
If it's the same format as last season, yeah, it'd be the semis.
Yeah, semis.
2 legs.
Maybe you're two legs as well.
It was the what 2 legs?
The Europa League. I really hope it isn't.
Marley's gone.
He said he'd be
Mark.
back in a minute.
No, he said he's
He
coming.
said he'd be back in a minute.
He's gonna get his hoodie.
Yes, I really hope so. We've got about half an hour left. So, what does anyone want to talk about? Anything that's on your rattling your brain? I'm pretty much sure there is on your.
Daniel said, "Yes, we are," and it's 2 legs. Yeah.
We're not winning. Like, be realistic. We're not actually going to win get through Atletico. Like, we need to be realistic and not be like, yeah, we're gonna beat them. We're gonna beat them. We're gonna beat them. We're not. Like, come on. The realisticness needs to be there.
They just signed Dembele as well, didn't they? So they've got a few options up top now.
Yeah.
A few extra options.
Yeah, Costa's leaving this window. I'll be the only overconfident Chelsea fan.
Well, do you know what? I'd like you to prove me wrong, but the likelihood of you proving me wrong is slim to none. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't.
It's fine. It's fine. Not the worst result in the world.
Well, does anyone see anyone coming in?
I mean, I'm happy that we're yeah, Prime. Who would you have if we didn't have Frank? Like right now, if they tomorrow morning said, you know what, Frank's done, who would you have? Now?
He was available.
But I mean, that's the problem. There's
no. I'm asking you. Are you saying I could have any manager in the world?
No, you need no, I'm saying if tomorrow Chelsea release a statement saying Frank's gone, who, if available wise, would you have?
I'd bring in an interim to.
Yeah, who would you bring in for an interim then? Well, which interim?
Who's Rafa Benitez, Laurent Blanc, maybe even Arsene Wenger.
Oh, Arsene Wenger.
Yeah, I mean he could win. He can finally win a Champions League. So
you putting a funny face, Charlotte. What's up with you?
She's not impressed.
That's why I asked you who's available. I wouldn't bring in someone like Tuchel mid-season. Oh, Charlotte's freezing. Okay, I wouldn't bring in Tuchel mid-season.
I wouldn't bring him in at all. He's not someone that will elevate your team. People big him up so much, but I don't think he's good enough for Chelsea.
Hit the smash. Hit the smash. Hit the like button, share, subscribe if you are. Daniel Wilkinson says, I'll be the only overconfident Chelsea fan.
Daniel, you're always back. No, I was just saying you're being a bit. I mean, I respect it. He always backs Chelsea, but it's a bit delusional. I can't. But I respect it.
That's why you've been in hiding time, isn't it?
Nah, I've been sick. I never. Hey, I'm not like certain Arsenal fans. I never run away.
You're not like. Is it Mike? Yeah, Mike came back on my stream the other day. I haven't seen him for about 2 months, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm back now, people. I had a little bit of a break," and I was like, "Is that because of Liverpool or?"
No. Mike actually had a break. Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it was good to see him back, mate. I just thought maybe it was the Liverpool thing. The fact people do that, that's okay. Like, it's okay if you want to do it. But Mike was.
Atletico is strong in La Liga, and it's very strong. It's difficult against them. If Chelsea would have played all season like they were playing 1 month ago, then we could pass.
It needs to be said that Atletico being first in La Liga, it's not solely for the reason of them being really good, which they have been really good. Barcelona and Real Madrid are going through a building stage right now. Both of them are doing much more poorly than they usually do. So it's not like Atletico being first in La Liga is that like scary thing. They're beating Real Madrid and Barcelona. You know, it's
true. But it's interesting because depends how things lie in La Liga. Because if it looks like they're top and they can win it, they might sacrifice the Champions League. So
That too. Makes sense.
He said something else here as well. For me, the best choices are the Ajax coaches or the Southampton
No,
coach of Brendan Rodgers.
the Ajax Ten Hag is not. He's not tactically aware at all. It'd be just like having Lampard. So no. Rodgers, yes, I would. Hassan Hutel, yes.
Why Hassan Hutel over what the Ajax who was that? He came in and he went out. Where's he gone? No, come back.
I don't want to say it's a farmers league, but it is a farmers league. Also, he's not tactically aware at all. He's not. I've seen how he is in Europe. It doesn't impress me. We played them twice in the group stages last season. Did not impress me at all.
Terrible. It was so open.
Who Ajax?
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave you a bit of a rocking though. At Stamford Bridge, like you did pull it back to think 4-4, was it?
Yeah, but even though we were but the thing is, they were 2 men down and they kept attacking us. For what reason?
Just for good football. I thought it was a brilliant game. Like
Exactly, but I don't want good football. I want it to actually work and make sense.
Well, I know.
If he does that in the Premier League, he's getting exposed.
Yeah, agreed.
Another Bielsa.
What did you say?
Another Bielsa.
Bielsa. Don't disrespect Bielsa.
We score, you score.
Don't disrespect Bielsa. He's better.
We
He's
score, you score.
He's better than Wenger ever was. Don't disrespect Bielsa.
Come on, dude.
I think Bielsa
would
but wouldn't he, Laurie? Bielsa would rather get sacked for trying to play attacking football than just be like Sheffield United right now, who are rubbish at the moment. You wouldn't want to be like that, would you?
But all this stuff you're saying about Leeds, do you know where they are in the table?
Well, they're not in the relegation.
Here we go. Come on.
What do you mean? Here we go.
Come on.
Tell us.
No, I'm genuinely not making a joke. They're 12th in the table. The mid-table, it's where they should be.
Yeah. They've done very well. Newcastle are lower than them, right?
Newcastle are 15th on 19 points. Leeds are 12th on 23 points. Arsenal are 11th on 24 points. So yeah.
If you said to Newcastle fans, look, who would you rather swap with what Leeds are doing right now compared to what we're doing? I think they take 12th over 15th. And the way they've been playing this season, it's been much better football from crappy Newcastle. I mean, Steve Bruce has been terrible. Like the stuff he's been coming out with in the press as well is really, really not good for fans to hear. Like
Newcastle. I respect Newcastle fans. Like I respect Sav and Kendall and stuff. But like, what did they expect from Steve Bruce?
No,
I don't understand how he gets jobs still. He was a fantastic player, but as a manager, he's never done anything that's warranted him getting all these jobs.
Nor has Arteta, but
If you're just jumping in, this is a Fluminense versus Sport watch along. Sport just got a red card, by the way.
Wait, this is a watch along.
No,
Wait, this is
not.
a watch along.
It's yet another joke that didn't work on you. You're a horrible person.
they are playing Prime.
Did you say I'm a horrible person?
Fluminense are playing against Sport right now.
Yes.
Oh, come on, Corinthians.
Oh.
They beat you. Why'd you support them?
Do Corinthians have a Champions League?
Yeah, they have a South American Champions League.
Oh, okay. So they also have a Champions League. Yay, I'm a Corinthians fan.
Yeah, then they beat Chelsea in the World Cup.
Of course. They two big teams have Champions League trophies. Of course.
They beat Man United as well in the World Club Cup in two.
Man United, another team that has a Champions League trophy. Yeah, they've got pedigree.
Corinthians is immense, mate.
Let's not bring Man United into the conversation. They've got more than one.
No, it's still a Champions League trophy.
They've got more than one though. How many have you got? One.
But how many do United have? How many do Arsenal have?
One.
How many do Arsenal have?
Yeah, but you can't bring Man United into a conversation with Chelsea and Arsenal.
But,
It just
okay,
doesn't happen.
fine, but you can't bring Arsenal into a conversation about Champions League trophies.
Oh, right, man. This is never gonna end. Like, he's
Was you even able to? Was you allowed to stay up to watch it?
Yes, I was. Will you be alive when Arsenal win one?
All right, you got me there.
Oh my god, yes, Brian.
Come on, be confident. You're a healthy young man. Yes, you're gonna see Arsenal win the Champions League.
He's 50.
Laurie's not 50.
No, I'm not 50. You're taking the piss now.
That
I
was
saw
too
you
far.
earlier. That was not a 50-year-old looking man that I saw.
He's
Well,
18.
no,
I mean, Matt is
in my
62, so nothing's gonna, I'm
I
gonna
look
believe
good for my
anything.
age. Just know that.
And Marley, how old are you again?
I'm 27.
No Champions League trophy. Okay, never mind.
No. 2 World Cups though. Two.
I'm 35.
That's your country. That's your country.
I'm 35
Yeah,
in an hour and
It's my
15 minutes,
country.
and I've seen Man United lift 2 in my lifetime. That's pretty cool.
Did you just say you're 33?
No, I said I'm nearly 35 in 17 minutes, and I've seen two Champions League lift-offs for Man United. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's really dope.
I've also seen Chelsea lose one as well. I've seen Man United lose 2. I've seen Arsenal lose a final as well. So it's been a very long history.
Yeah. I remember most of that.
I also remember Arsenal. Was it Naeem from the halfway line in the European Cup in 1995? Was it? I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I cried when they scored that. Of happy. I was like, yes, yes. So yeah, look, anything could happen, Laurie. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think you could win the Champions League, and when you do, I think you might have to give it back to Prime a little bit, and maybe Charlotte as well.
Okay.
That World Cup,
like they were supposed to do when Arsenal
They
beat
had that
Chelsea.
burial.
Okay, let's do that.
When they had that burial, but it was Prime's revival.
Someone put in a comment.
Yeah, which one, mate? This one here. I know.
Hold
sure.
on. It says, raise your hand if you've seen your club win the Champions League.
It doesn't work when you're using your own comments.
Charlie, you didn't raise your hand. Why is that?
I have a shoulder ache.
Put your hand up if you've seen your club lose a Champions League final.
Hmm?
Put your hand up if you've seen your club lose a Champions League final.
Yeah.
I'm not coming on camera. Charlie can do that for us.
Your hand's sort of like that, Laurie. We can take that. There you go. That made it more fair and square, didn't it? We've all seen that. Okay, we've all lost. We've all been there. We've all nearly achieved it, and some of us have achieved it. But you said it was Prime. The Champions League final, winning the Champions League. Prime, you said that was lucky though, right, from Chelsea?
No, I wasn't lucky. You deserve to win.
Oh, you changed your mind now.
I never said I was lucky.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Was it Prime or was it Charlotte that said it was lucky?
It was Lambs, I think. You said it
It
was
must
lucky.
have been Lamb then.
Sorry, yes, she did. Yeah, she did. You did not agree with that though. 6-0 winners, Wenger's 1,000th game in charge. Wow.
10-2 on aggregate. Yes, Prime.
Yo, Char, did you not drink before you met Prime? Because that's exactly what's happening to me right now.
You know what? This is actually, if I think about it, I didn't drink before I met Prime. Oh no, I didn't drink that much when I met Prime. I now drink like every day.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
It's all
but
your
Charlotte,
fault, mate.
you drink because you're in lockdown.
I mean, this is partly true.
Yeah, but having to listen to your voice is an aggravating point.
Then why
Oh,
did you
dear
ask
me.
my phone number then?
Pardon?
Marley, why did you ask my phone number?
I like to live on edge.
He likes to live
Of course you do. You support a club that could get relegated.
Exactly. See? Everything's connected, mate. It's the universe.
Could but won't.
Sources say Coquelin is still spinning. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. He's not an Arsenal player.
Oh,
Like
this
I
is so-
said, is Batshuayi available? Can you recall him? Can you recall Batshuayi? He might get some calling.
You know, Batshuayi has won more Premier Leagues this century than Arsenal have, or this century, this decade, I should say.
Oh,
There's
mate.
been 1 year in there's been 1 year in a decade, and that was one
Yeah,
by
you dumbass.
Okay, last decade.
No, you
Last
said this
decade.
decade.
Last decade. Last
No,
decade.
he's won the same amount of Arsenal this decade.
No,
None.
you ruined it. You ruined it, and that's it.
Okay, fine. Batshuayi's won more Premier Leagues than Arsenal last decade.
No,
No,
we
it doesn't
can't.
count now.
The joke's overkill now.
You know what? Also doesn't count the fact you haven't won a Champions League, but you're a big club.
See, you're saying it doesn't count.
So, okay. Just discredit a Premier League trophy, like you have a right to talk, but it's fine.
Right, so we've got 13 minutes left. Do you want to shout out what you think the score predictions are going to be tomorrow between Liverpool, Man United? Start off with you, Charlotte. Just
2-1 to Liverpool.
jeez.
Although I think it could be 2-1 to either team, but I'm gonna say I want Liverpool.
What about you, Charlie?
If I have a different guess and I get it right, does Charlotte do any sort of tattooing? No?
Ask Charlotte. What are you saying, Charlotte?
You what?
Nah. doesn't need to happen every round.
I can't have a tattoo like every round. I'd literally be covered.
Prime don't
I'm
know.
going.
Does he? You know about it?
You don't remember that.
Oh, Prime is aware of it right
Are
now.
you guys doing forfeits?
No, Prime. Listen, Charlotte came out last night and said if Arsenal are ahead.
No, wait. Before this comes out, I just want to say, Prime, I've been drinking.
Yeah,
That's
Charlotte, you're always drinking, so.
true.
When I say this, she said that if Arsenal are ahead of Chelsea by the end of the Premier League, she's going to get an Arsenal tattooed on her body.
What part of your body?
The leg. The leg.
The bottom of her foot. No, I don't know.
My leg.
She also said like a decent enough size, like, yeah, you know.
I don't know what size that was, but yeah, I got you. The size of
Yay,
a
big.
grapefruit. Okay.
Prime will disown you.
I don't know. Prime can't disown me. I've put up with him for nearly 4 years. He genuinely can't.
You put up with me. Wow. Okay.
You what?
Oh,
I think he's offended by what you just said.
Yeah.
Looking from the outside, it
I
looks
find it
pretty
funny.
balanced, the relationship.
Yeah. You don't hear what she says to me when you guys aren't listening.
Prime.
What do you think the score's going to be then, Prime, tomorrow?
No, let Laurie go first. And then...
All right, you finish it off. Laurie, yeah, what do you think, mate? What do you think?
Yeah, like I said, 2-1 either way. Obviously, you don't want your party to be pooped, but yeah, 2-1 either way.
Did I say mine? I'm going 3-1 Liverpool.
I'm on my own here, aren't I? Hold on, Prime, put me down.
Why is he laughing? What's funny about that?
Come on, Prime.
What'd you just read, bro?
And they've got in Sam Allardyce. I don't know what's happened, mate.
Just take a thing of your pants. Like, what's happening?
Steve McLaren's become the new manager of Chelsea. What's happened?
I didn't send you a nude, did I?
Have you thrown up in your mouth? Are you right?
Oh God, no! If you did that, I would have thrown up. If you guys want to know what's so funny, my Twitter is right here. Go follow it, and you'll see.
Okay, you
I'm
should
pretty
do it.
sure everyone here follows your Twitter, mate. But you do a lot in there. So
What can I say? Popular.
yeah,
Anyway, I was laughing at something on Twitter. It's funny. Anyway, the score, I think it's going to be a draw. Well, I think it'll be a draw. Boring draw.
I'm going to be really dumb here. A draw? Who to?
Matt, what do you think the score's going to be? Because obviously you're going to go Man U's way.
I think more of a draw for Man United. I don't think Liverpool draw. I think Man United will draw. No, I think Man United will win straight up. I think we'll lose against them in the FA Cup.
I think you'll lose against them in the Premier League because you have like more bragging rights in the Premier League right now because you're like, yeah, we're top of the league, 21, it's coming. Like, not you specifically, but like a lot of Man U fans are like that, and I don't have time for that. So I feel like you've got more to lose for bragging rights in the Premier League than you do like the FA Cup. Like,
I'll take every day as it comes. Like at each game, I'll take it a step at a time. I'm not going to be like ahead of myself and think like I see people popping champagne bottles and celebrating in the streets and throwing fireworks around in Manchester already. Like, are you mad? Like, what are you doing? Like,
do you know what? I'm going to be so funny when you lose, and they've been like popping champagne.
Yeah, I haven't been. Don't worry. I'll be popping champagne for another reason. Nothing to do with Man United win or lose against Liverpool. Okay, I'm not. If that happens, if they lose.
Yeah, it's Matt's birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday. Hopefully United win, but I think it'll be a draw. I'll be honest.
Yeah, do you know what? I agree.
Dude,
I think
you didn't spend 5 minutes laughing at the stuff you tagged us on. Did you?
I literally.
That's sad. No,
What, did you see it?
you said my jokes are shit. Come on,
It's funny.
it's such a bad joke.
T as in boy. No, Gabriella. T as in tired of this pandemic.
It's so basic.
The picture.
I've seen
That's
another one. I've seen another one.
Oh
I've seen
god,
another one.
this is Prime just tagging us all in this.
Screen so you can see where to find him and find these tweets that they're laughing at right now. Ladder on the left-hand side, bottom corner.
Oh,
What else is there? Please tell me. What have we got?
I gave it a like because I felt sorry, but come on.
Yeah, I'm loving that. There you go.
Oh, that was funny.
That's a basic joke. Prime, you basic.
I'm basic. Marley, you spent what 24 hours writing jokes for my funeral?
Dude, don't mention that. That broke my heart. You took me off the internet for like a week after that. I mean, I wasn't.
Wait. Arsenal beat Chelsea, and yet you're the one that had to go in hiding.
Yeah, mate, you broke my heart back then. I put some effort, like I wasn't breathing properly. I put some effort into writing jokes, and you, like the asshole you are, said they weren't funny. You suck. You suck.
Jokes are better when they're off the cuff, you know.
That's true.
Do you think I sit at home writing these jokes? No.
I've never heard a joke from you, man. You make fun of our teams, but you're like they're not jokes. Saying Arsenal doesn't have a Champions League title is not a joke. It's
It is a
fact.
joke. It's a joke to me because you're meant to be a big club.
Yeah, sure, but it's not an anecdote. It's not a joke. It's just it's a fact that's funny to you.
Laurie, we haven't even asked you what you think the score's going to be. There's so much bickering going on here. I'm very sorry for this.
Yeah, 2-1 either way. But I don't think it's going to be a spectacle. Far from.
Same here. I hope it is, Laurie. I really do. I hope you have a really good game. But I agree with you. I don't think it's going to be. I think Prime's probably right. I think it might be a draw. Maybe a 0-0 like it was with Chelsea. Bog standard. What a crap Sunday. Games on a box.
Who are the favorites for this game?
I think it's
Betting
Liverpool.
wise?
You're at home.
Yeah, Liverpool would be favourites, wouldn't they? It's a home game. They haven't lost at home in the Premier League for a couple of years, right?
I thought someone changed that, but anyway, I don't think the odds are going to be very big because United's in a much better run than Liverpool is.
Are Arsenal playing on Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you playing on Monday?
Newcastle at home.
That's why Egal's doing the chat.
No. When do you play? Why are you playing on Monday?
No idea.
Because
Gods decided that way.
Because Arsenal play Thursday.
Who's your last game?
Palace.
I thought you won your last game.
No, it's Palace.
Oh, who'd you play before Palace?
Newcastle in the cup.
No, in the league.
Oh, yeah, West Brom.
And what was the score in West Brom?
4-0.
You beat West Brom 4-0.
Yeah.
Wow.
Prime has been out.
And then you draw against Crystal Palace.
That's coming from the guy who's like acting all happy because he just beat Fulham 1-0 with one extra man.
Wait, hold on. I'm not like you, Marty. I'm not gassed.
Like me. Please do explain how am I gassed?
Because you said Tierney pocketed Reece James, who was injured, by the way.
That was one comment because you just, mate, you threw the ball up. I had to smash it. You know, I play tennis, mate.
Yeah, and I served back. You play tennis, clearly not well if I'm winning.
Yo, Matt's bringing you to Brazil. We'll play tennis here. We'll see. We'll see.
What sort of rackets we're going to be using, Charlie, though?
He's going to leave me in the park, fellas. I know that.
Yeah, that's crossing my mind. But, well, my stepfather is actually a tennis instructor, so, you know, I got you there.
Right. He's ready for it. Well, everybody, we'll finish it up there. We're at the end. Do you want to shout out your social medias, let everyone know where you are? And hopefully I'll see some of you on tomorrow around about 4:00 if you are about. Charlie, let's start with you first.
Yeah. Well,
no Champions League. No Champions League. No.
Follow me on. Yo, I sing louder than you do, bruv. You go ahead.
No, sorry. I'm rude. Sorry.
Follow me on Twitter @MarleyChillin. It's mostly Prime bitching at me, but you know, go ahead and check it out. And yeah, stay tuned to Sarcasm City TV. I host an Arsenal show Monday nights in there, 9 p.m. And there are some exciting things coming up. I'll let you know soon enough.
Brilliant. Laurie.
You can find me on Twitter @Laurie Nix. You can find me here, Football United regular. I've got a few others talking to you. First 11 with Indiana. You can find me there. You can find me on S Featley TV. Yeah.
Cheers, Laurie. Thank you so much, mate, for coming on as well. I know I think
It's
you
a
wanted to come on. You wanted to come on. He was like, "We're still on, mate. We're still going. Charlotte looked a little bit down there. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Behind you.
So you can find me on Instagram and Twitter @Charlotte_strong. And you can find me on GNA TV on the Women's Weekly Show on Friday at 8 p.m. You can also find me on here basically most days or on Thursday. Just forgot my own day. On Thursday at 7 for Charles Classic Corner.
Trigger finger itchy there, Charlotte. Sorry. I wanted to move over to Dr. Doom.
You drink your water.
Arsenal don't know.
Chug, 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 chug.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they really don't have a Champions League. It's embarrassing. Yeah, you can find me.
At first, I was afraid. I was petrified.
You can
Encore.
you can find
Kept thinking.
you can find me here.
I'll live without you by my side.
I'm gonna get Marley suspended
But
off.
now I spent so many nights
I'm gonna get Marley suspended off Twitter.
thinking how you did me wrong.
Go on, keep going. Keep going.
What? What are you talking
going.
about? That wasn't
going.
me.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get Marley suspended off Twitter.
Oh my god. Dear Lordy Lord.
Arsenal don't have a Champions League. Bye.
Oh my god.
That's it then. We're going out. Prime signed off. Arsenal don't have a Champions League. Man United, Chelsea do.
We don't.
So we're not.
Wait, Marley, what did you say? What did you say?
I said we don't. We don't. I'm agreeing with you for once. Yes.
Oh, okay, wow. When was the last time you won the league?
2004.
Oh,
It's been
17.
a while.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
And
tough,
what was
man.
what was the last trophy you won?
FA Cup last season.
Oh, I thought it was the Community Shield.
Aha! I had forgotten about that. It's probably the beer.
Oh, you forgot.
Are we considering that a trophy? Are we
Well,
really?
that's what I heard. That's what I heard from Arsenal fans.
I've never called that a trophy.
This is what Arsenal fans told me.
Never, ever come round here. No mo.
We're not on that Tottenham shit, son.
Are you sure?
I'm
To me,
sure.
to me, Spurs look like the biggest club in North London, but okay.
Yo,
Who
you
does that?
behave.
Who does that? Don't you ever come around here no more? I can't remember who says-
Trophy.
Huh?
Chris Tucker. It's Chris Tucker Friday.
Right, yeah, got ya.
Speaking of Friday, what's the day before Friday? Someone answer me, please.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Arsenal play Europa League on Thursday.
Don't bait him. Why bait him, Charlie? You know something's coming.
I'm sorry, mate. If someone asks a question that I'm aware of the answer, I have to.
Right, everybody, do follow everybody else. See their content. Prime's been everywhere. Charlie's been everywhere. And Laurie's been everywhere as well. Even Charlotte has. It's just me that hasn't. So go check out everybody on what they've been doing on everybody else's channels. Thank you so much. And we'll see you tomorrow for the birthday special and the Sir Bobby Robson special with Kendall and Sav at 12 o'clock.
Hi.
Bye.
Yes.
Arsenal are the fourth biggest club in London.
Fulham are the first biggest club in West London.
Fulham are what?
Fulham are the first biggest club in West London. No QPR.
Fulham are a big club. I agree.
Fulham, QPR, Fulham, Chelsea.
Fulham are a big club. I agree. So are QPR.
It's all about Barnet Football Club. Come on, now.
All three clubs are bigger than Arsenal. I agree with you.
Should I just kill now? Are you killing you, isn't it, Charlie? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, Laurie, as well.
I'm doing okay, mate. I'm doing okay. You do you.
Bye, everybody.
Wait, hold on. Marley blocked me.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
But you will. You will.
I will never. I will never. I love you too much, mate.
But he wants to block you. He just won't. Bye-bye. Au revoir, mon chéri.